You were alone with her?
For a moment alone, I...
Why then it is not as you told me.
For a moment, I said. The others come in soon after.
Do as you wish then.
Woman, I'll not have your suspicion anymore.
I have no.
I'll not have it.
Then let you not earn it.
You doubt me yet?
John, if it were not Abigail that should go to hurt now, would you falter? I think not.
Now look you.
I see what I see, John.
You will not judge me more, Elizabeth. I have good reason to think before I charge fraud on Abigail, and I will think on it. Let you sometimes look to your own improvement before you go to judge your husband anymore. I have forgotten Abigail
And I?
Spare me! You forget nothing and you forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I've gone tiptoe in this house all 7 months that she is gone. I've not moved from there to there without a thing to please you. It's still an everlasting funeral marches round your heart. I cannot speak, but I am doubted every moment. Judge for lies do I come into a court when I come into this house.
John, you were not open with me! You saw her with the crowd. You said now.
I'll plead my honesty no more, Elizabeth.
Only.
No more! I should have roared you down when you first told me of your suspicion. But I wilted, and like a Christian, I confessed. Confessed! Some dream I had must have mistaken you for God that day, but you're not. You're not, and let you remember it. Let you sometimes look for the goodness in me and judge me not.
John, I do not judge you. The magistrate sits in your own heart that judges you. I only thought you were a good man.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze beer. Mary! How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll whip you if you dare leave this house again.
I am sick, Mr. Proctor. Pray, pray, hurt me not. My insides are all shuddery, for I have been in the proceedings all day, sir.
And what are these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house as you were paid £9 a year to do, and my wife not wholly well?
I have a gift for you today, Goody Proctor. I just sit long hours in the chair and pass the time with sewing.
Why, thank you. It is fair, Poppet.
We all must love each other now, Goody Proctor.
Indeed we must.
I'll get up early in the morning and clean the house. I must sleep now.
Mary, is it true there be 14 women arrested?
No, sir. There be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Goody Osborne will hang.
Hang, you say?
Aye.
The deputy governor will permit it?
He sentenced her, he must, but not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed this.
Confess to what?
That she sometimes made a compact with Lucifer, wrote her name in his black book with her blood, and bound herself to torment Christians till God throw down it, and we all must worship hell forever.
But surely you know what a jabberer she is. Did you tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, in open court, she nearly choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Oh, Mary, Mary, surely you.
She tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she come into the court, I tell myself, I must not judge this woman, for she sleeps in ditches and is so very old and poor, but then I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back, and the skin on my skull begin to creep, and I feel a cold clamp around my neck, and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice, and all at once I remember everything she had done to me.
Well, what did she do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor, she comes to this very door begging for bread and a cup of cider, and every time I turned away empty, she mumbled.
Mumble? She may mumble if she says
Well, what does she mumble? You must remember, Goody Proctor, last month, a Monday, I think, she walked away. And I thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember it?
Why, I do, I think, but...
And so I told that to Judge Hathorne, and he say, Sarah Good, says he, recite first your commandments. And then she replies, Why, Your Excellency, no curse at all. I only say my commandments. I hope I must say my commandments, says she.
And that's an upright answer.
But the Judge Hathorne would say, recite first your commandments. And of all the 10, she could not say a single one. She never knew no commandments. I had her in a flat lie.
But surely you know what a jabberer she is.
Aye, Mr. Proctor, but you must see. It is not strange for a Christian girl to hang old women. So I'll be gone every day for some time now. I'm an official of the court, they say, and
I'll official you.
I'll not stand whipping any more.
Mary, promise now you'll stay at home.
The devil is in Salem, Mr. Proctor. We must discover where he's hiding.
I'll whip the devil out of you!
I saved her life today.
I am accused.
Only somewhat mentioned. But I said I'd never seen you send your spirit out to hurt no one. And seeing I do live closely with you, they dismissed it.
Who accused me?